Hello and welcome to Season 3, Episode 1 of More Than Sweat. It gives me so much joy to start our third season of this podcast, entertaining and educating you as you drive to work or go on a walk or maybe hang out with your best friend. I just am so honored to be able to deliver this content and today to announce the launch of my brand new book, 10 Minutes to Slim and Sober. I knew when I started the More Than Sweat podcast that I wanted this to be more than fitness sessions, more than just me cueing you 5, 6, 7, 8, grapevine, ham curl. I did that for a solid decade and a half of my career. All I did was lead fitness content. In fact, that's what I thought I was here for. Like if I'm not guiding you through exercise, I had no purpose. Then I got a life coaching certification through Baylor University 2 years ago. And I also started a focus group where I just tested out this material of what if I created a program that didn't only include fitness in terms of strength training and outdoor therapy, exercise sessions, but also had a morning routine and taught a little bit about stress management and also about nutrition and fiber and protein. So I recruited a group to go through this test study, including my husband. My husband and I both went through it, and our results were astronomical. That program included 20 minutes of strength training a day and 20 minutes of outdoor therapy exercise, and it also lasted 100 days versus the 10 weeks that are in my brand new book. But wowzers, wow. We have maintained our results to this day, over 2 years later, and we're not aliens. So I really believe if we can do it, you can do it too. So I went to work on writing this book and wanted to make the program more accessible for everyday folks. Because I'll be honest with you, there was some attrition with that 100-day program. 20 minutes every day of strength training and 20 minutes additional to that outdoor therapy cardio exercise was a lot for people to chew on, especially if they were going from not doing much of anything. So with 10 minutes to slim and sober, I was able to cut the requirement in half, but keep the spirit of what we're doing with this. And this is building a program you don't have to start and stop and start and stop. You can do it ongoing. That was one of my big aha moments a couple years ago, was when I finally stopped drinking for good, knowing that I never had to do the on again, off again. Now I'm drinking. Now I'm not drinking. Now my sleep's going to be interrupted with anxiety because that's what happens after I've drank too much the night before. And shoot, I'm never drinking again. And then by 5 o'clock the next day, I'm popping open a bottle of wine. That was a vicious process. And when I finally realized that alcohol doesn't benefit me in any way, I don't love it. I don't like the way it negatively affects my relationship with my children and my husband and the people I care about most. I don't like that it takes away from my sleep. I don't like that it changes my personality to somebody that's not even me. That's not the real me. My personality's better sober. I don't like that I had to decide when am I going to exercise, that I'm not going to have started drinking yet because I can't exercise if I've been drinking because it's going to affect my performance. I don't like wondering if I drank too much that maybe I'd be dehydrated for my races and not perform as well as I could have because shoot, I didn't have my alcohol consumption in line with my goals for fitness. I didn't have to worry about any of that. There is nothing that was helping me by drinking alcohol and everything that was hurting me. And so when I finally realized you don't love this stuff, it doesn't love you, it's a drug and it's bad for you, then all this other stuff started coming out too. The World Health Organization says no amount of alcohol is safe. That goes against what marketing tries to tell us of, if you'll drink a little red wine each night, it's good for your heart. It's the grapes. Eat red grapes, and that can be good for your heart without the deleterious side effects of alcohol, which is bad for you in every way. And now, earlier this month, the U.S. Surgeon General issued an advisory that alcohol is responsible for at least 7 different types of cancer. Y'all, this is bad news. Big alcohol wants you to think that you're going to have a good time, your life's going to get better, all of your problems go away if you'll just drink alcohol. But come on, let's be real honest. That is marketing. Your life gets better when you face your problems, when you sit with them and feel really feel what's bothering you. And then you can be the water, not the rock. The water flows right through obstacles. The rock stays there stuck. You're going to stay stuck. So long as you keep drinking, your problems might feel like they've been mitigated for the time that you're drinking, and then they compound. They come back with a hangover. This program, 10 Minutes to Slim and Sober, yes, will help you to improve your muscular endurance. It will make your arms look better in a tank top, but that's not what it's all about. That's helping you get slim, sober by not drinking alcohol. It's going to help your life. It's going to help your relationships. It's going to help you feel better. It's going to help you maintain hydration. It's going to help you to keep your B vitamins that you're losing when you're drinking alcohol. So it's going to help you in that way, but it's also going to help you to get free, to be free of so many things that are holding you back from your best life. In 10 Minutes to Slim and Sober, I give what I'm calling Big 10 daily habits that guide you through a morning routine. A morning routine can be super complicated or it can be simple. I say let's start simple. So we start with just 5 steps in a daily morning routine. And then we learn to approach your feelings. That is huge in helping to avoid chronic pain and helping to avoid reaching for the bottle when you approach your feelings. We learn how to set and hold healthy boundaries, anchor your intention, take action and reward the action. You learn about sleep. You learn about sobriety and zero-proof beverages that keep all the fun in your drinks without the nasty effects of alcohol. So yes, you can still drink. During this program, you will still drink. You just won't drink alcohol. And I think that after carrying this out for 10 weeks and 10 Minutes to Slim and Sober, you're going to find that you don't want alcohol in your life ongoing, period. You're a sober person. Daily habit 8 is high fiber and high protein food. I also include my recipes for high fiber and high protein breakfasts, snacks, lunch and dinners, desserts. I give you strength training along with workout videos to follow along with the strength training routines. There are modifications, there are intensifications, and I would recommend for your heavy dumbbells for the program, having a set of dumbbells between 8 and 15 pounds. If you're relatively new to exercise, go on the low end. If you've been doing strength training for a while, maybe go up to the 15s. Might be nice to have some 20s for a couple of the dumbbell sessions, but I think you'll be good with up to 15. And then outdoor therapy. It's walking workouts that can be done outdoors if the weather's super nasty like it is in Austin, Texas today. Y'all, the sun hasn't come out for several days here in Austin, and I need some sunshine. I don't know about you, but it affects me emotionally in a very, very big way when the sun doesn't come out. So boo to all this gray sky. I don't know how you folks in Seattle do it. I just don't even know. I need some sunshine. But all this to say, there are outdoor walking workouts, but I also include indoor walking workouts. The ones that are outdoors, most of them can be converted to being done on a treadmill or being done in place inside. But there's one specific treadmill walking workout called the BB because I did it so much when I first created the program that it was coined my name. And I also had several personal training clients that just fell in love with the BB incline treadmill workout. So included in this book is one of your walking workouts also. This book is all digital as opposed to a printed book that you have to order and wait for it to come. As soon as you pay the $19.99, and that is including tax and bottom line, $19.99 at brookbenten.com, 10 Minutes to Slim and Sober will arrive in your inbox. You can access that PDF and get to work immediately. The Big 10 in this book really were the inspiration behind so much of the work I've done up until now. I knew when I got well that I wanted to help other people do it. And so we started this podcast. I wrote the previous book, published the previous book, but all with that carrot in mind that I'm going to chase this down and I'm going to create a book that helps you achieve the same joy that I have through following these 10 steps. And it really made everything better for me. And I know it can for you too. I'd like to finish today's podcast episode with a quote from another book, as well as the dedication of my book. In our rapidly changing society, we can count on only 2 things that will never change. What will never change is the will to change and the fear of change. It is the will to change that motivates us to seek help. It is the fear of change that motivates us to resist the very help we seek. Harriet Lerner, The Dance of Intimacy. You need to know if you're considering getting 10 minutes to slim and sober and initiating change in your life, it takes courage. It's a painful process to rattle the status quo and be willing to grow and evolve. The only way you're able to break that and move forward is if the pain of your current situation is so severe that you're willing to endure the pain of change. I think you are, and I think you should, and I'm here to help you along the way. The dedication of 10 minutes to slim and sober is this. An acronym for LOVE is Let Others Voluntarily Evolve. I dedicate this book to you. With love, BB.